beautiful day. Good morning, everybody.
Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? It is Terrific Tuesday. And I see that our message says that it's Setting Intention Sunday, but it's really not. We're not going to do Sunday again. It's not Groundhog's Day. So good morning. Hello, Oksana. Hi, Pat Moss. Blue, I'm so glad you're here. Good morning. Mama Hada Bear, good morning. Rick, Deirdre, oh, I'm so glad you all are here. Cheers. Can bring in your cup so we can fill it up. Thank you all for sharing this. All right, I think I have to sneeze, so I'm gonna wait a minute. I know, right? My background, maybe I just need to scoot back. All right, let's do our heart brain and see if it'll straighten things out with the electronics. If I bring it closer. There we go. That's more stable. Morning, Charlie. All right, let's do our heart brain together. Hand on your heart. Slow down the breathing. Add in the love. Bring some joy into your heart. I am happy. I'm healthy. I'm ready to greet this day. I am grateful for another day alive. I am honored to be here with all of you. I am peace. Good morning, good morning. Let me turn my dinger off on my phone. I forgot to do that. So share with me if you have any I ams this morning. I just want to make sure this is still on the air because you know I've had some problems with Facebook. It looks like we are. All right. Good morning, Kathy Han. Good morning, Pratchetta. Deirdre. I am gratefully defining myself and my cells. Kathy Hand, I am present. Well, cheers to everybody that's present. Kathleen, I am safe and warm in my house. It's 17 here and there is a bird chirping outside my window. Why didn't he go to Florida for the winter? Well, maybe he likes the cold. You just never know. He may be wanting you to open the window and let him in, Kathleen. Leo, good morning. I am unconditional source of love. Yes, yes. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. So beautiful to see all of you here. It's Terrific Tuesday. What makes it terrific for you? What's going on in your life that you can identify and you can say, oh, yes, that is so terrific. And for me, it's just the fact that I'm here with all of you. That makes it terrific for me. I'm so ready for a blessing today. I'm ready for a lesson today. I tell you what, life just gets better and better and better every day. Oksana says, I touch my heart. I breathe through my heart. I see through my heart. I smile through my heart. I shine like an angel through my heart. Absolutely, Oksana. I'm so glad you're here. And Blue, what makes it terrific for Blue today? She gets to go see Dolly the horse. Oh, that's so awesome. Please give Dolly my love, and all of us P's are holding her up in prayer every day. So thank you, Blue. Thank you for what you do. Deirdre, my terrific is this new high I'm on, and it doesn't involve substances. I hear you. That's beautiful. Pat Moss, I'm so grateful for my bones this morning after breaking my ankle badly 5 years ago. I just love that I can walk. Beautiful. I love that you can walk too, Pat Moss. Kathy Hand, celebrating 36 years of marriage with Bob and over 40 years of love, friendship, and togetherness. That's pretty terrific. Oh, happy anniversary, Kathy. I hope it's an amazing day for both of you. Celebrate. What you going to do to celebrate? Do you have any special plans? That's a long time together. So I hope you do something to make it a special day. All right, so I have a Kuan Yin card coming up. Ooh, I like this card. Let me see what she says. Drink from the emerald fountain. The divine feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open to receive it, to step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. Let me read that again. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. That heart chakra of the Divine Mother. Wow. That's why it feels so good today. We're immersed in that love energy. Isn't that beautiful? To just feel that love wrapped around us, to feel the energy so powerfully immense that we can't help but know that there's a divine, that there are angels, that there are special beings that we connect in with. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so no real plans, just work as usual. Okay, so maybe something special after work. Maybe he'll surprise you, Kathy. You just never know. And Oksana says, my terrific life journey is unfolding in the most wonderful ways. My health is improving, my confidence grows, I make new wonderful connections, and I see my path more clear in front of me. That is so beautiful. Anybody else? Are you going to have a terrific day? It really is something that we create. We make it that way with our mindset. Yeah, free flow kind of day. I like that idea, Deirdre, to just let whatever happens come in for you. Just be in the moment, be present. I love that. You know, the angels were so funny last night when I was writing the blog. They just, they love to play. And it was interesting because the blog, I kept saying, okay, I've got to save this because my computer's been doing some pretty wonky things. And I was typing, and I thought, okay, I need to save this. All right, angels, what do you want me to name this? And I named it something and saved the file. And I was almost shutting the computer, and I saw very clearly it wasn't supposed to be named that. They didn't want it named what I wanted to name it. And they gave it another name, which is a child's game of hide and seek. Anybody play hide and seek? Maybe you still do. You know, there's no age limit on playing hide and seek, but that's what they named the blog last night. And I'm like, oh, you angels, you're just like so ready to play and ready to help us play. So I played a game last night, and this game is one where you go inside. It's a spiritual game, and you have to really work on your inner being. And I'm here with Sharon, right? Hide and seek. Yeah, that's the Fae. They're so funny. Well, this story, if I hadn't experienced it, I wouldn't believe if somebody told it to me. So in this story, you have angel cards, and you pick an angel card. That's your guardian angel throughout the game that you're playing. And you work with that and work with the energy. And then we worked through and played the whole game. And then at the end of the game, you put all the cards back and you shuffle them up. And then you have to pull more cards at the end to see where you're going forward from there. And you have to pull an angel card. So we had shuffled, and I picked the deck up like in the middle. And I started to pick one of those cards out of what I had in my hand, and I heard nope. So I picked the next card that was on top, and I got the same card that I had picked for my guardian angel, which was the angel of play. And it was so hilarious. I'm just cracking up. I'm so laughing so hard at the angels because there's just no way that would have happened, without that angel intervention. They wanted me to hear that I needed more play. I needed to lighten up. I needed to see that they were right there with me. And so then Sharon picked her card, and she got the exact same card that she had for her guardian angel. We were both, it was just a rolling over on the floor, kind of laughing moment that the angels were showing their presence so fully. And yeah, I believe the little fae were here with us for sure, because as we picked up the game, there's many parts to this game. So I had set it down on the couch, and before we even started playing, everything dumped out of the box. And so we were playing pick up on the floor and picking everything up and putting it back together. And so we started off with that energy of just, okay, it's going to be one of those times when everything, and you think it's going to go a certain way, but wait a minute, because it's not. It's going to just like be moving parts. So yeah, I told Deirdre, I told Sharon, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes and somebody told me that story, I wouldn't believe it. It was just a moment of, yep, angels are in the house. And I felt like it was Raziel that's so ready to play. And he just showed me like, yep, you are going to lighten up, girl. You're going to get your groove on and be in that energy of play, like for a while now. So that's what's going on in my life, is just a lot of play, a lot of having fun, a lot of just being that ooey gooey yay type of moments. All righty. So what else we got going on? I love that Prachetta is here. Thank you for being here, dear Prachetta. And what else we got? And my terrific life journey is unfolding in the most wonderful ways. My health is improving, my confidence grows, and I make new wonderful connections, and I see my path more clear in front of me. Oh, it's so beautiful, Oksana. It really is so amazing when we see that clear path. If you look at the picture behind me, I took that picture. That's in Ocala. And I was with our darling Linda Lemieux when I took that picture. And you can see the fog. That day was so foggy when we got up. We could hardly see those horses out there in the field. We couldn't see anything. It was that foggy. And when we're in that fog, sometimes it's hard to see which way to go. It's hard to see what's ahead of us. It's hard to see which road to take. But we know that that fog's going to lift. We know that eventually our eyes are going to see clearer, and we're going to be guided which way to go. But sometimes the path is not clear, or sometimes there's a fork in the road, and then it's like, oh boy, now what do I do? Right? Have you ever come to that moment of decision? You have to either go left or right, and you don't know which way to go. Maybe you don't have a GPS and you're just out driving or out walking, and you come to that place, that fork in the road, and you have to intuitively listen. Which way do I go? How do I turn here? And life is like that. Life is not always full of the road signs that say, if you take this road, you're going to end up in Fort Lauderdale. If you take that road, you're going to end up in Jacksonville. We're not always shown the directions. Sometimes we have to really listen for it. And the blog that they had me write about the trees yesterday, day before yesterday, that was so profound that when we get closer and we're silent, we can hear those instructions so clearly. We can hear them say, all right, turn left here. and you'll be on your way. So we have to listen. That's a big, big message for us all. Blue, did I ever tell you guys we got married on the land where the horse farm is? So funny. No, Blue, you did not tell us that story, but I would love to hear that story. And you know what? I'd love to have you on here with me and tell us that story. And we still have to get you on here. And Blue, let's do a check-in with you. I know you were having a bad day yesterday. How you doing today? And how is our man? How's Dave doing? Just give us a little update, please. Good morning, Diane. Oksana says, I am living love today. I imagine all people smiling. Their hearts are open and shining. All children are hugged and kissed and adored. All animals are treated with love. The nature is honored. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, there is a lot of energy surrounding nature right now. And the more we can be out in it, the more we're going to be filled with love, filled with hope. And that's what I feel. I feel that energy of hope rising up the more I connect in with nature. Oksana says, it's a beautiful picture that's behind me. And fog is our life, which is a mystery unfolding just at the right time. It sure is. And, you know, we don't have to try to move that fog out of the way. We don't have to force anything. It just happens. And it's so beautiful when it happens, when we start to see clearly, when Archangel Gabriel comes in and washes away whatever's blocking our vision. Isn't that an amazing moment when we have that clarity, when we have the aha moments? Have you had any of those lately? Anybody have an aha moment that you want to share? Because those are terrific. When we have maybe been struggling with something for a while, there might be an energy of, you know, just something that's not clear yet, but we know that it's working its way to the front of the brain where we can really process it. And then all of a sudden, the light bulb goes on, or the fog lifts, or whatever happens to allow us to see, hey, this is what we've been trying to show you. This is what we've been striving to pull through. So, yeah, I've had some of those really profound aha moments lately. And Kathy, I know you're probably on your way into that lab to go to work today. And I hope you have a blessed day. I hope your coworkers are blessed by your presence. And I hope that it's just an amazing, special day for you. And Pat says, a question. A close friend of mine is getting dismissive of me. Is it possible my vibration is a bit different? Deirdre says we have a frozen pea. Okay, am I frozen? Just gonna wait and see. No, I think I'm still going. All right. Is it possible that your vibration is different? Well, you know, our vibration changes constantly. Whatever we're reacting to, whatever we're remembering, whatever comes up, we're going to shift and change with it. So it could be that your vibration is shifting and changing, or it could be that your friend's vibration is changing, or maybe she's picking up on something in herself. She may be projecting something onto you that's happening in her life. So look at that, Pat, look at that and examine inside. Do I feel different? Have I changed? Is there something going on that maybe I'm not aware of? And just see what that's all about. And you could be projecting on her too. Maybe you've shifted and your energy is saying, oh, let's move back a bit. Let's move away from that and see, where I'm at. I follow a person called Lisa Nichols. I don't know if you all are familiar with her, but she's been a huge influence on my spiritual life. And Lisa explains about relationships, how not every relationship is there for the long haul. Not every relationship is something that is supposed to last. Maybe we're here just to teach a lesson to somebody. Maybe we're here to create together, to do something. Maybe it's children that we're supposed to create together. Maybe it's an idea that we birth into the world. So not every relationship that we have is going to be there for our whole life. And so there's moments like that when we realize, oh, I'm not supposed to hang with that person anymore. We're not in alignment with each other right now. So I just need to step away. And that's big in our lives when we can realize that and we can just allow, like Marietta says, accept, align, allow, and let that energy just do what it's going to do. And when we can separate from those that we're not in alignment with in a really good way, when we can say, oh, I'm just going to go off and do my thing now and just step away from the energy, we're so much happier than if we try to force something to stay together. And that's happened to me a lot in my life, where I'm so much happier when I release that energy of another person that's totally not in alignment with what I'm here for. I'm here for peace. I'm here for love. I'm here for joy, for shining my light as bright as I can shine it. And sometimes that light gets dimmed by others. If we let it, if we allow it, we're still in control. We always have control of how much our light's going to shine. So let's see what else we got. Oksana, when I read or hear people's messages, I see the intention and energy behind it. And as centered in heart, their low vibration intentions just dissolve in my light. And it is so freeing as I don't react and don't bounce this low energy back. That is so important. Thank you, Oksana, for bringing that out too. That, if somebody's trying to manipulate or control the way we are, the way we act, to don't just react and send energy back to them, just deflect their energy off to the universe. And Archangel Michael helps a lot with that. I call on Michael all the time to wrap me in a bubble of protection and also to cover me with mirrors facing outward around me, so that when those arrows are sent my way, they're just deflected out to the universe. They're not coming into my energy field. I choose, I set my intention, and I'm consciously aware that when I stay in that high vibration energy, I don't allow any of the low vibration in. And I was sharing a story with Sharon last night. I wasn't sure how I was going to do with sharing the story, because I don't share it. And it was something that I've held very close to my vest and not allowed others in with that story, that particular one. But I shared it and I was able to not be upset, to not be emotional about it. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've healed that. That is something that is now not an issue. It's not a thing anymore. Oh yes, Blue. When the guides had you harassing me, yes, but in a loving way. And I so appreciate you. So Blue says, ugh, he's a man. He just did not want to take any pain meds, and pain response affects your sugar. So it was tough for a bit. He gets more Reiki and is lit up like 1,000 watts. I'm a bit tired. I will come on late this week. Oh, Blue, that would make me so happy. That would make all of us happy to have you on the Morning Cuppa. Please do. That would be so beautiful to see you here. Oh, Pat, you're so welcome, honey. I'm so glad you're here. And Blue, you're going to blow gently on Dolly's nose and feed her carrots and Reiki. Wow, that sounds like a wonderful lunch. Can I have some of that? I could use some carrots and Reiki myself. Deirdre, that was a big aha for me. Learning to stop forcing any damn thing. You're right. We have no control over other people. Zero. There is nothing we can do to make somebody else do something. And as much as we want it for them, like Blue, as much as you want Dave to do what he's been told to do by the doctors and to take care of himself, to rest, to take the pain meds. I have to tell you, I hate medication. Prescription medication, I just don't get along with any of it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it's for. My body just tells me, don't do that. Don't put that in there because it's not going to be a good thing. So I've had many times where I've undergone medical procedures and I didn't take the medication. So Blue, I know what you're saying. I know how that pain, it can just affect everything and you can't relax enough to heal. So after my last major operation, I knew I had to take the pain meds. I had to. It was such a huge operation. I had a double mastectomy in 2019, and there was no way I was getting through those few days afterward without something to help stop that pain. So sometimes we just got to do it. As much as I would resist and say, I don't do pain meds, I don't do meds at all, I had to give in for that. So sometimes we have to make exceptions. And yes, Blue, we're asking for you. It says, bring it, Blue. We peas need to see you. We sure do. Good morning, Annie. I'm so glad you slept in. Your body needed that rest. So, but thank you for coming in and saying good morning to us. Oksana, I call on Archangel Michael in the shower to place upon me his beautiful blue cloak of protection. And then I invoke a cosmic diamond violet flame to blaze through my day. After that, I step into my higher self and leaves my daily routine several times a day. Beautiful. Yes, yes. Michael is so powerful at protection. And wow, I'm so glad you do that routine because I'm fully aware in all my waking moments that the angels are right here, that my guides are right here with us. Kamal, good morning to you. Welcome back. And Blue says, okay, I will, though I really am a boring person. Oh, you did not just say that. Blue, I spent a little bit of time with you, and boring is not a word I will use to describe you. That ain't going to happen. Do I get to pick who comes on next? I think that's an excellent idea. I can't wait to see who's chosen. So yes, whenever you would like to be on, Blue, you just let me know, or you just pop on in. I don't care. Just come on in and bless us all with your beautiful energy. You are so amazing. Deirdre says, yay, 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 yay. Yes. You know, we had talked when we were getting the co-hosts together, and I still would love to have co-hosts. So any of you that want to sign up for a day to come in, please do that. It was so much fun, wasn't it? To have somebody else here to hold that conversation, another point of view, somebody to love and laugh and just be present for us all. And Deirdre, I definitely want you back in here, girl. That was so much fun to have you on. And we had talked about having our Jeans on at the same time, Blue and Auntie Jean, and she just showed up. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Yeah, they know better, Blue. They know that I wouldn't lie to anybody. You are so amazing and you're so much fun. And so, yes, yes, we're all saying our yes, yes. Remember, we're yes people. No more no's, no more restrictions, only love and light, and raising the vibration and saying our yes to the universe. And now saying our yes to each other. Auntie Jean says her alarm is not working. Do I need to call you and wake you up? Because I can do that, you know. The alarm angels. I love that, Deirdre. I need some of those sometimes. I was fighting with my alarm this morning, and I don't remember what time I started fighting. It was about 5 o'clock, I think. And I'm arguing with my phone. I'm like, why are you going off now? I don't want you right now. You're supposed to wake me up when it's time to wake me up. So yeah, we all need alarm angels, I think. Well, at least I do, and Auntie Jean does. They're picking on the thing. Yeah, those little Fae last night, they were really on the top of their game. They knew what they were doing. They had me laughing. They had Sharon laughing. We just had just some special moments last night of aha moments, laughter. There were some moments of almost tears, as there were times when things really struck us as huge that we were dealing with. But overall, life is beautiful. Life is amazing. And I'm so honored to have all of you in my life. Thank you. And last night, our Auntie Jean read me a message that she had written to me. And yeah, there were tears flowing on the Chanting for Change show. And it was so beautiful. I will cherish that forever, Jean, the words that you read and the special Valentines that you made. Pat, it's 1 p.m., so you don't need an alarm. You know, that's going to be the interesting thing. While I'm in Ireland, I won't need an alarm for the morning show because it'll be 5 hours later. So I'll be doing the morning show in the afternoon. But it's that Chanting for Change show. It's going to be the kicker, because it's going to be like in the middle of the night that I'll be doing the chanting with all of you, the ones that come on to chanting. I really appreciate our chanting family. That's a special time together every night. And if anybody wants to come in for that, it's at 9 o'clock East, 8:30 Eastern time. And what fun we have on there. Kathleen says, Jean, I think I replied to the wrong comment. I wasn't thinking of Dave as a horse. Okay. I didn't see the comment, Kathleen, but that's so funny. You were thinking about Dolly. All right. Let's do our prayers. If there's any prayer requests that you have, anybody that needs lifted up, just put that in the comments. Just put the energy of them into the comments so that we can feel it and we can hold them out in love and light and lift them up to the highest power that is, and let them be blessed with whatever their needs are, whatever issue is going on, whether it's an illness or emotional turmoil, whatever it might be. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all people, for Gaia, and for world peace. And let's get our energies gathered together with each other so that we can hold every prayer request that's on our list. We can hold them up to the light and we can allow them to just be blessed. And Kamal, I'm so glad you're with us. We lift you up every day. Every day we ask for blessings for you. And on Wednesdays, I will be reading the full list of who's on there. If you have an update, you know somebody that can come off of the list, just let me know that and we'll send them our blessings and keep it open if they want to, if you want to put them back on again. Pat, I see that prayers for your sister's husband who is ill in the hospital on his birthday. Oh, happy birthday to him, and lifting him up in prayer for whatever's going on to be resolved. Prachetta, very Teri, ma'am, kindly keep Prachir in your prayers. He starts his exams tomorrow. Special prayers for you, my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri, ma'am. Prayers for my dearest entire Angelic River family. Love you all so much. Love you, Prachetta. Thank you for being here. And I'm still working on connecting with Navriti while she's here. Would love to see her. And we're talking about possibly next week to meet somewhere, maybe doing a land blessing while she's here so she can experience that. Wouldn't that be amazing to have that happen? All right, so any other prayers that you have, go ahead and put them in. Let's go into our hearts. Let's just really feel into each other's energy right now. I feel like there's a lot of light energy. There's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of just being excited about being in each other's presence this morning. It just feels good. I feel the little fae running around. It's like they're wrapping ropes around all of us and tying us all together so we can be even closer to each other. So feel that. Feel that. If you feel like you just got tied up with a rope, you did. those little fae, they know what they're doing. They bring their energy to us and they help us with sometimes when we don't even know that we're in need of something. They come in and highlight that for us. Yes, Deirdre, I so agree with that statement, sister. The new energy is so much lighter and brighter. It really is much brighter. It was so interesting as we were playing the game we were playing last night, and Sharon was having trouble reading some of the cards. And then all of a sudden she was reading them with no problem. And I said, look at you reading those cards. And she goes, yeah, it got brighter in here. And it was like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night. So it wasn't that anything was happening to make the room more bright than what we already had lights on. It was just the energy shift. The energy makes everything look brighter and lighter. And I want to see what our Marietta has to say before we go into the prayers. The gong healing ceremony for Valentine's Day was wonderful. We had lots of folks here raising their vibrations up, up, up to a higher plane. Everything is working perfectly. EIWP. Well, Marietta, I have something to share with you. Sharon is helping me be creative while I'm here. And we have made a postcard with information on it that I can hand out along the journey. And it's bigger than a business card. So it's something that when you give it to somebody, they will really see it. They'll see the energy and feel the energy of it. And the picture on the front of the card is a picture I took of the beautiful heart you made for me. So it has Marietta's heart on the front of the postcard for the Peace on Earth tour. I can't wait to share that with you all. We're still working on the back part. And that brings me to a question. I'm creating not only the postcard, which I want to put some testimonials on the back, just some little blurbs that show your energy, what you would like to say, how you've been affected by the Peace on Earth tour, by the Morning Cuppa JoY, by just being together in this amazingly beautiful family. I would love to have some of your testimonials. And I'm also going to be putting them on the brochure that's being made, the little flyer that I can hand out to businesses, to put in libraries, that tells people about the journey. So anyone that's willing to write up just a short testimonial, just giving information about how you've been affected over the last year and a half, what's happened with your energy as you're part of this amazingly wonderful family and part of the tour. Maybe we did a land blessing together. Maybe you were there when we did the peace poll, or I just visited in your home and we had an experience together. So if you're willing to write up just a short testimonial for me, I would love to have that from you. And I would love for you to email it to me. So I'm going to put my email in here. So if any of you are willing to do that, just type up a few lines and send it to me there at teri@angelspeakers.com. I would really appreciate that. Let's get that flyer and that postcard holding the energy of the P's for peace. And Jean says, what I have seen of the card, it's beautiful. I love the love. It's the love card. It is the love card. It's full of love energy. And Blue says, Blue Cat has again stolen Marietta's heart, and it is in his bed on the bay window. Talk about the cat that knows his energy. Oh, yes, yes. Marietta, I left her the little plastic heart that says everything is working perfectly, and I left it for the Fae. So obviously Blue thinks that that was for him, and that's okay, because that heart is to be shared. All right, let's go into our hearts. So just take a moment for you. Just feel into the energy right now. Feel everybody that's gathered here together. You know who's here. Even if I didn't read their names, you know who's here. So let's breathe into our hearts. Hold on to that light. And release that energy back out slowly. Just let it come out of you, full of love, full of light. Now draw that breath in again. And this time, as you hold that breath in your heart, know that it's energy that came directly from Source, our Creator. It came from Divine Mother. It came from Mother Gaia and all the trees that are producing that oxygen. And now release that back out. This third breath that we're going to take in together is special. This third breath is going into our hearts, lighting up everything inside of us and bringing to mind all of those that have been placed in our care. Everybody that's on our prayer list, just immerse them in your heart energy, in this beautiful light, asking our Creator to shine the light on every person, every animal, every place that has been given to us to care for, and see them all in their perfection. See them already on the other side of whatever it is that they're going through. Let's give gratitude, so much gratitude for answered prayers, so much gratitude for the closeness that we are as a family, for that string that's binding us all together. The little Fae have us all wrapped up and drawing us now closer to each other. Feel yourself so surrounded by love, so surrounded by those who are here just for that purpose, to love each other. And let's do our heart healing, sending that love deep into Mama Gaia, saying to our beautiful Earth Mother, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of us. Thank you for nourishing us. Thank you for meeting our every need. Now feel that energy coming back up to you. As we give the love down into Mama Gaia, she gives it right back up. She fills us with more grounding energy, more balance, more of a centering, so that we know for sure everything is working perfectly. Everything is as it is supposed to be in God's divine plan. And we can just open up and do the AAA. We can accept, align, and allow that energy to be so present in our lives. And now we're going to share that. Remember, we're all tied up together. So let's look at somebody that you're next to, somebody that's standing right there with you. And let's do that heart telephone that we do every day as we dial in those numbers, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you so deeply and so immensely. You are in my heart always. Always and forever, you are in my heart. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your love that you share with each other. Thank you for your heart healing that you did for Mama Gaia. And thank you, Leo, for creating our song, the song that is so special to all of us, the song that we are going to make a video for when we get up to Vermont. We're all going to turn into Vermonsters for 4 beautiful, wonderful, amazing days together. And this is the song that we are going to create, that dancing, happy, joyous video together. The Cuppa Fulla Joy song. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Suzanne.
Morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Yes.
Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into our new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a
Hey,
cuppa
you're doing pretty good with the words today. Cheers.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling off from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept.
Allow.
AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every
had a
day.
buffalo in
To
there
start the
somewhere,
day on a high
Leo.
vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me 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 cuppa joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me cuppa joy. Give me cuppa joy. Give me cuppa joy. Give me cuppa joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Woo!
Wow. Thank you all so much for making my morning special. And I pray that that happened with you as well. That when you come in here, you bring that cup and you fill it up with joy. You fill it up with love, because it's what we are. We're a family that loves together. Thank you for being here. Have a blessed day. Stay in your hearts. Stay in that energy of possibility and unlimited potential. Stay with the AAA. Accept, align, allow that everything is working perfectly. And it is. I love you. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later.